I'm Healy. Welcome to my channel and welcome to a backyard shenanigans video. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a quick video. I came out here today to try to harvest some peas off of my pea plant. I have two types of peas. I have the Alaska wilt resistant and then I have the sugar snap pea variety. I have a lot of peas on this plant and I need to get them picked off before it starts raining. Also, the plant is growing so tall that it's starting to bend over and the branches is starting to snap, so I want to see if I could clean that up a little bit. But for right now, at least I just need to pick these peas. Alright y'all, this is not going as well as what I wanted it to be after all of that picking through. I don't know if you can see this, but this is just a handful of peas. They have so many peas in here that's developed and ready to harvest, but the pea vines and branches are so tangled into each other that the only way I can get them is to cut the peas. And y'all, I'm not ready to do it, but let me show you how I cut the peas on my other pea plant. Here is my 5-gallon pea plant bucket that the last time you saw this, it was full of pea plant branches, leaves, and peas, just like the 15-gallon bucket over there. But again, the only way for me to get the peas, and because I was having so much problems with the plant like folding over, bending, and this pinching of branches when it bend over, basically killing a portion of the vine, I just decided to harvest as many peas as I could, and then I cut a lot of the peas out. I left like a few branches like here and there, especially this one because it's so green. I left that when I have a new one starting down here. Probably what happened is that a pea fell out of one of these pods and landed in a bucket and started growing again, so I just left it. I waited until they had the least amount of flowers or new peas on this plant before I gutted it and cut everything down. And I think I'm gonna do the same thing with the 15-gallon bucket. Y'all, I hate to do it, but I need to get these peas harvested so I can put something else in the bucket. Here come the hummingbirds, y'all. Here they come. They coming for my throat. All right, let me see if they have like any little peas that I could pick from out the jungle. Yo, we just gonna rename this the jungle because that's exactly what it looked like. It is so green and lush and just full of life and sustenance. I am so thankful. I'm scared to even like get up in here. I know they got peas up in here, y'all, but I'm just this too much for me, y'all. This too much. I don't think I can handle it. It's a little overwhelming for me right now, y'all, but look how big this lettuce got. Y'all remember this lettuce like just last week and like just a few days before that? It was like very small. Now look at it. I need to, something is nibbling on my spinach here, and probably what I need to do is take this off of the lettuce. I think I told y'all about this before, but look how the wind completely just broke off my thermometer. Now the thermometer still work, and right now it is 64 degrees outside. That's why I got this jacket on. So the thermometer still work, but the wind just beat all of the plastic off of it, y'all. So look, and the top just broke off. So I'm gonna just have this right here here's the rest of the numbers, but hopefully I never need this, y'all. This is 30 20 10. Oh y'all, yeah, this must be Celsius. All right, I'm gonna try to carefully remove this hood from over this lettuce, because the lettuce have grown larger than the hood. Try to get this off of here carefully, and hopefully y'all can still hear me. But what I want to do is cover up my lettuce. Cover up the spinach, which is just like right next to the lettuce. Let me see if I can try to just lightly cover it. I don't want to do too much. I did have some herb in a little plastic container right here. It did not come up, but that's all right, because I mostly was planting the herbs as like companion planting and kind of, you know, trap plants or whatever, so all of the bugs and stuff will eat the herbs and leave my vegetables alone. This cabbage, ooh, y'all. The bugs. Y'all remember I do have my compost in place picture right here, and they got stuff up in there, and the bugs is doing what they do, but they also flying around in this area. Y'all can see I have the kale here. Oh, hold on, I think I'm disturbing the bugs or something too much. So I got my spinach protected a little bit. I have this beautiful lettuce. Y'all look, I gotta see, because I know they got something in there. Yep, I see them. But this is lettuce, and I'm gonna bring this lettuce inside. I have lettuce that I bought from the store, and I'm trying to eat all of that first and make sure it don't go bad before I eat this lettuce. And as far as like when I harvest my crops and stuff, I don't have like a specific day or time or whatever to harvest the crops. I bring them inside when I need them, because I feel like the safest place for them to be is here in the ground, because as soon as I harvest them, I got a certain time frame that I have to eat them, and I know if I'm not about to eat them right away, I'm not gonna harvest them. I'm gonna just leave them where they at, and I'm gonna come get it as I need it. So I know how, you know, on the packet, like the plant say 75 days, 80 days, 65 days, 40 days, whatever. I don't even use that as a guideline. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, because I'm not gonna harvest something just because the day have come. I'm gonna harvest it when I need it. Now, if I see it going bad and rotting and all of that kind of stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna harvest it. But other than that, I ain't gonna harvest it just because the number they have arrived. That's why you see all of this right here, because I ain't ready for it yet, y'all. I ain't ready. Y'all, see, there they go, y'all. And as soon as I put the camera down where you can't see them, that's when they come around and fly around like crazy. So as you can see, I have a lot of mushrooms in this bed, and I have some mushrooms in the other 4x4 next to this where I have my beans and stuff growing. I'm gonna take and dig some of these out, because I just dug some out the other day. But you know what, as long as it's moist and raining and we got more rain coming, I'm gonna keep getting these mushrooms. I don't know where the spores is blowing in from, y'all, but they blowing in. But normally what I do, I just pick these out by hand, or I take one of my little garden tools and just, you know, kind of scrape up by the roots, and I just leave them there, and they just die and compost the soil. Sometimes I pick them out though and just like throw them on the side, because I don't know if they already at the spore producing phase, and I'm not trying to re-sow the whole area with more mushrooms. But let me take care of this as much as possible. Also, I brought out this, and it's probably not focusing. I brought out this because this is the same kind of wire that I have. See if I can point this over here, if you can see it. And this is for my beans to grow up on and come all the way around the other side. So what I wanted to do before I planted the beans on this side, I wanted to also have this you know, wound up and around, so they have something to grow, y'all. And it's not nothing fancy or nothing special. I did it probably every 6 inches or so, just to give the beans, when they start vining and stuff, just to give them some structure and somewhere to grow. The beans that I have growing along here, I obviously did not plan well as to where they're gonna go when they start growing, but it'll be somewhere up and over there around a tomato cage, around that 10-foot, I forgot what you call it, what kind of mesh, but this right here, I'll have them up and around there, y'all. We're gonna make it work. All right, I don't know if y'all could hear me or what, or if you could see me, but I'm just working on this, my little DIY trellis for my beans, and I'm just weaving it in and out to try to give it a little structure, because this is that 99-cent store or Dollar Tree, you know, garden wire, so it's not it might not be the strongest, but I just need something to trellis the beans on, so I think it can hold the weight of the beans, y'all. And I'm just working, like I said, 6 to 8 inches or so. I'm not measuring it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I did actually kind of take a ruler on this other side, and I did kind of measure it out, but now that I have an eye for the distance, you know, I'm just doing it, just kind of eyeballing it. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect. I just needed to be able to hold the beans as they grow. I try to put the wire taut, and it also helps with the frame itself. I make sure it have a little give, you know, because the wind is gonna blow and stuff like that, and what I don't want is for stuff to snap and pop. I definitely don't want that. I think I might have enough wire maybe for one more ring. I have another roll of this though, so I can come back out at another time and finish the rest of it. The beans not gonna grow this tall today, and I'm gonna show y'all my starters. I definitely need to get them in the ground, and I might just go ahead and do that while I'm out here, since I did already. I got a lot of the mushrooms out. I know I didn't get all of them. I definitely didn't get all of the mushroom spores. And y'all, I'm thinking this growth and stuff back here in the jungle, I know it's at least partially due to my composting place pictures, y'all. I know it have to be, because look at this growth. In these plants, you know, you see a lot of green and kelp. You don't see hardly any yellow. You don't really see too much insect damage. You know, I have a few little nibbles here and there, but this stuff is beautiful, y'all. It's beautiful. I'm telling y'all, I thank God. I really do. I thank God. But I got a lot of, I don't know if this is like fruit flies or what you call, like the little gnats and stuff or whatever. I see a lot of this flying around. That might also be due to my composting place pictures. It might be due to the liquid fish emulsion fertilizer. That might have something to do with it. This is my first time like really heavily using that type of fertilizer, and then also my compost pictures. So you know, that's just something that I'm gonna have to get used to if I want this kind of growth. I guess I was also thinking that I can take some neem oil. I do have neem oil. I can dilute neem oil and spray that over the soil. I did some research as that being a way to kind of control the gnats and the bugs and stuff, and also not harm the plants. I'm not really keen on just like really spraying or putting anything, you know, besides you know, like the powder, the solid fertilizer like soil that I mix in when I first mix my soil together. Y'all, that's usually the only time I really fertilize. This is the first year that I actually started, you know, kind of like adding liquid fertilizers, adding additional fertilizers throughout the growing season. Normally, whatever I have in the beginning, y'all, that's what I have. Maybe once throughout the whole like year I'll add some liquid fertilizer or add some other kind of fertilizer, but normally I put everything in right in the beginning, and then I just let it go, you know, as it go. But, you know, do I see a difference? You know, partially contributing to my composting place pictures, partially contributed to me adding the liquid fertilizer. I mean, the proof is in the pudding, y'all. You can see that. But you know, I just, you know, feel some kind of way about just like adding stuff, even if it's supposed to be natural or organic or all of that. I don't know. But I mean, wow, y'all, we can see. So let me show you my starter plants, y'all. They drowning right now, and that's because of the rain. So I need to take care of that. All right, here is my starter container, and let me just for a second see if I could get you close. If you can see, that's a lot of water. All of that brown down there, y'all see, that's water. It's probably about a ½ an inch to an inch high inside the container. So I don't have holes in the large container, but I did take the trays, the water trays from under the starter trays. I took them out and put them aside because it was helping to hold way too much water, and it was drowning the plants. The starter mix that I put, it actually was just the red, black, and white Kellogg garden soil. I may have mixed a little fertilizer or something in there, but y'all, it was trash. This is mostly branches and twigs and stuff, not soil, not like soft soil. The beans, as you can see, pretty much I have representation from everything that I put in these starter trays. And now y'all, I know I need to just go ahead and put these in the raised bed. I want to save these cups because they look like good, you know, size cups that I could use as starting containers. So, but I need to dump the water from out of here, and let me decide what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, because these things are soaking wet. They need to dry out first, and I don't even think I can remove these plants without them just dripping out of the soil. So this is what I'm gonna do. If I turn this thing upside down, and again, these starter trays, of course, they have holes in the bottom. If I just sit them up like here, let them get their sun, let the soil kind of dry out a little bit, and then I still can protect them. Let's see if I can do this. I can still protect everything. Okay. Uh-oh. My little onions got caught. All right. So I can protect everything like this. And so now, if it rains later on today, which is supposed to, now y'all see how it was all gloomy and stuff when I first started, but now everything the sun is shining and everything, all that, whatever. That's how this weather is down here, y'all. And I'm getting hot up in this jacket. Y'all hear me breathing heavy. This will give my starters a chance to dry out. If it rains, the water will still get through the tool, but instead of the water pooling inside the container, it'll just run off the plastic container, you know, down to the ground. We still have our little deal, y'all see, but now the leaves is starting to open up. I'm pretty sure that that's a cabbage, y'all. I'm pretty sure that that's a cabbage. I think I'm gonna just leave it, you know, like it is. I don't know if I'm gonna try to harvest it or eat it or whatever. It just be my little ornamental cabbage. Again, like this one right here, it's trying to form a head. This is trying to form a head. Here's another. This one is really trying to form a head. And then I have these two in the back over here. Like I said many times, lesson learned, and I knew this from the beginning, but like I said, because the plants were together. Hey, I don't know if y'all can see the hummingbird. Hey, how you doing? I'm just recording you, that's all. I'm just recording you. But from now on, always one cabbage, one broccoli per 5-gallon bucket. So I am not expecting these cabbage heads to get big at all. Maybe the size of my fist, maybe the size of a tennis ball, y'all, but it's still food. I'm gonna eat it, and whatever leaves and stuff I don't eat, they are going to go in my compost tea bucket or my big trash can compost bins, y'all. And I want to show you, I don't know if I'm catching it, but I have a honeybee on my cherry tree. Oh Lord, okay, we getting a little bit too close now. All right, yeah, let me go ahead and back up, because I'm trying to get the bee footage, but I'm trying to leave out here with all my limbs and stuff too. I do not want to get stung. Oh my gosh, y'all, these my hibiscus. So I have decided I'm taking my hibiscus cuttings from out of these buckets. These grow bags. I don't think these 5-gallon grow bags is enough, and I'm praying that they're not dead. I'm praying that they're not dead. Matter of fact, that's something I have to do this week. I need to dig my my hibiscus from out here and get them in the 15-gallon pots, because I do have 15-gallon pots. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4, so I just need 2 of them. I'm gonna put each hibiscus in its own 15-gallon pot, y'all. I got to do that this week. Now, y'all, I don't know what to think about the apple tree, because it ain't really looking like it's looking. I do have new buds coming, but I don't know. It's something ain't right. Something is not right. Now, as you can see, so on the apple tree, on the lemon tree, and then also on my cherry tree, if you can see that from here, I did fold away the mulch, and I put some fertilizer. It was one of the, I think it was Doctor's Earth or Doctor's Best or something like that, but I did put some of that. I believe it was 555. I didn't want to put nothing too heavy, but I put some 555. I laid it down, but now I need to just cover that mulch back up, and hopefully, let the fertilizer do its work. The lemon tree had new leaves and buds before I even put down the fertilizer. So, and I just did that fertilizer maybe 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. But we're gonna see what's going on with the apple tree. The apple tree done been through so much. Y'all know the story. Watch my previous backyard shenanigans videos to get the story on that. But this tree have had its roots cut more than once, whole branches broken off. The apple tree have been through it, and it have survived. Y'all have seen the apples that I previously harvested from off of this tree, and I'm just hoping that something is coming through. Like I said, you can see the buds. The buds are coming. They just a little slow this spring. Maybe it doesn't want to be tricked by the weather in case we get another cool snap, or we're supposed to be getting some rain. Like I said, later this week, we're supposed to be getting some rain. So maybe the apple tree is smart and just not falling for any okie dokes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click that notifications bell, share this video, share my playlist, and share my channel with everyone you know. And until next time, be safe, be well, and be blessed.